Maisie,
Yes.
you're going back on holiday.
Oh, it is a work trip. It is.
What are you working on?
I am working my way across America.
No, I'm pleased for you. You're going for your mate's wedding,
My friend's wedding.
and then you're going to do a little road trip with Mike.
As I say, a work trip.
A work trip
Mike
with
is
Mike.
both a common law partner, but also a
husband.
colleague. Oh, God. He's colleague first, husband second.
Yeah, that's you know, and you get that vibe when they see the two of you together.
Yes, very much so.
No, but fear not, our wonderful listeners. We'll still be hearing from Maisie every week, and we've got some special guests to sit in for you.
Yes, yeah.
We've got some special guests. One of
Featured
them
artists.
being producer Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie's going to be sitting in that seat wearing one of my football shirts.
Brutus. That was a highbrow joke from me, wasn't it? Yeah. Someone did A-level drama, English, I don't know. Very, very exciting.
But we'll still be hearing from you, and you're going to go and watch some American games.
Some games. I am booked in like it's the theatre. Rosie, I'm going to see Columbus Crew versus Toronto.
Sure.
That's men's football.
Boo.
Stop it. And then I'm going to see Gotham FC versus Portland Thorns.
Gotham.
New York,
Big
New
Berg
Jersey.
works there.
Pardon?
Big Berg.
I don't think we call a Big Berg to
Because
her
she's
face.
so big.
Yeah. I think maybe just like Epic Goalkeeper and Katrinberg or AKB.
Okay.
Yes, I'm off on holiday, but I will send you some nice little match reports.
Yeah.
You'll still be hearing from me as I work my way across.
With your colleague, Mike.
I'm just going to test my eyesight. God, that's an up-to-date reference, isn't it? Oh,
Here we go.
just the 5 years on, is it?
So, listen, the WSL is back this week, but we thought we wanted to do a deep dive like we did for the Euros, where we hope that there might be some new listeners
Yes.
who are coming aboard. Maybe you got into football during the Euros. Maybe you found us. Maybe you've fallen in love with the game like I did. And you're thinking, but I need a team. Don't you worry. Big Kick Energy is here to hold your hand and to take you through
As we dive in.
As we dive in.
We will hold your hand on the diving board and we will jump in together, both doing a cannonball, and then float to the top, immersed in knowledge of women's football. That's good. That is good.
I think she really ruined that, did you?
No, that was good. It's it's a metaphor. Like a
A-level drama, was it? So we're going to tell
creating
you...
a mise en scène.
Pardon? We are going to take you through the teams, the summer transfers, the vibes,
Oh yes.
and so much more. So this should help you. Now, first of all, if you're new to the WSL, we should tell you how it all works.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Okay, so just moving my papers. So there are 12 teams in the WSL. This season runs from September to May with a few gaps for international breaks and a break over the holidays at Christmas.
For Santa.
For Santa, because Santa likes football and he doesn't want to miss a game.
Yeah.
Throughout the season, each team plays all the others twice. Once at home and once.
Away.
Thank you very much. Now, you get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and nil point
Nil point.
for a loss. The team with the most points at the end of the season is the winner, and if there's a tie for most points, it goes on goal difference.
Yes.
Now,
GD, as it's known in the industry.
thanks, Maze. Now, traditionally,
Yes.
traditionally,
It makes it sound like you're going to sort of bring out a medieval rule.
yeah, traditionally,
the lute will be played at the start of a game.
Now, the bottom team in the WSL gets relegated to the league below, which is now called the WSL 2.
Oh, yes.
But it used to be the Championship. Now, this season is going to work differently because the WSL is set to expand to 14 teams next season,
Yep.
which I think is brilliant. So, what's going to happen is the top 2 teams from the WSL 2 will be automatically promoted.
They just go straight up.
They go straight up.
Yep.
Now, the third place
Yep.
WSL 2 side will face the team who finishes bottom in the WSL.
I see.
So basically, whoever comes 12th in the WSL and 3rd in the WSL 2 will play, and whoever wins
For that last spot.
will be the 14th team.
I've got that about the WSL then.
Great. And the team who finish in the top 3 of the WSL earn the spots in the Champions League. So the top 3 teams will go through to the Champions League to play.
Like the other ones who've finished in the top of like their domestic leagues in France, Germany, Spain, Italy. So Champions League, to reiterate, is the European one.
Yes.
So only the top 3 from WSL will go through to that. Great.
So last season, Chelsea finished top of the table
again,
and Crystal Palace were relegated. Okay, let's have a look at the teams in the WSL this season. Maisie, take it away.
Now, we're going through each of the teams here so that you can choose which one you might want to align yourself with. Or you could be like Susie and align yourself with all of them.
Yes, I'm wearing a Glasgow City shirt today. I'd like to say a big thank you to Fowdies for sending us these.
Oh, yeah, this is amazing. This is their incredible The First List campaign. Check it out on Fowdies on Instagram. The kit is lovely. I mean,
Very
look
nice.
at that badge. It's
very
absolutely
shiny.
gorge. Really, really cool. Just to read Glasgow City's backstory is really, really wicked about their fan base and about them as a team. Really, really wicked. So thank you for sending us the shirt, girls. But onto the WSL teams. We're going to give you some info about each of them. I thought it might be helpful as well, Suze, to kind of, at Big Kick, we like to sort of contextualise. I'm going to also let you know who they'd be if they were a musical artist.
Fabulous.
And that might help you
decide.
Yeah. So, for example, Arsenal. Let's
Michael
start with
Bublé.
them. No. We'll start with Arsenal. We'll go through alphabetically. There's no favouritism. This is alphabetically. Arsenal, a.k.a. Vibes FC.
Big vibes.
Lots of Lionesses, lots of fans.
Loads of merch, and the merch is so good.
They live for the merch,
Oh my gosh, they've got a high school jacket.
Yeah,
that is honestly so cool.
They're cool Vibes FC.
Yeah, you want to sit with them in the lunchroom.
Definitely. They finished second last year. They're also the current Champions League winners. So they're having a good old time.
They
Their
really
manager, Renee Sleggers, took over mid-season and really turned Arsenal's fortunes around.
Yeah, I mean, that is a really important point, I think.
Yeah.
The change in Arsenal last season when she took over from Ida Val, I don't know what she said in those changing rooms.
She's got them, though.
She's got them, and I am very excited for what Arsenal are going to do.
They've just gone from strength to strength, haven't they?
Yes.
It's important to note that their captain... Who is it?
Kim Little.
Kim Little. A lot
Skipper,
of people think it's
Kim Little.
A lot of people think it's Leah Williamson, though.
Who, of course, is the captain. Oh, captain, my captain, which is what I shouted at her when we won the Euros.
Oh, yes, England captain, but the Arsenal captain, Kim Little. Now, going into the season, they've made a few signings this summer, including spending a record-breaking £1 million on £1 million on Liverpool's Olivia Smith. They also brought in Taylor Hines from Liverpool.
She's brilliant.
Who was sort of their MVP, wasn't she, for most last season? They've made things official with England hero Chloe Kelly.
Yes.
After she joined on loan last season following kind of an unhappiness at Man City. But she's now permanently signed for Arsenal. And they've also signed new goalie Annika Borber from Wolfsburg. I'm going to say, in terms of music, I think Arsenal are Charlie XCX.
Yes.
They are the moment. They are undeniably cool, but also the fans think they're a bit indie for supporting it, but actually it's an incredibly mainstream choice. Okay. I've really thought about these,
Yes,
FYI.
you have, and I love that. So you're saying Arsenal having a Brat Girl summer?
Yeah. Absolutely. Shirt correspondent Suze, what do you reckon to the kits?
What do I reckon to the kits? I would say the red one, a bit passé.
Home kit red, it's a bit
It's a bit on the nose.
It's a bit on the nose,
It's
yeah.
a bit on the nose.
Away, though.
Away is very nice. Love the pink stripes on the shoulders. And I would say the third kit is lovely.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very nice.
Are we calling that a maroon and gold on a white background?
That's exactly what I'd call it.
Yeah, lovely, lovely. What are their chances this season, Suze?
I would say their chances are very good. I know,
Yeah.
of course, Chelsea are the ones to beat, but I think, as we say, Arsenal are going to come back very excited post the Euros win. We've got a lot of Lionesses on that squad, and also with Renee Sleggers having them for the whole season, the leap they made within those last months that she was in charge.
Arsenal's to lose. I do.
I think
That's an unreal squad.
I think Arsenal are going to have a brilliant season.
Yeah. Yeah, the fans are going to be insufferable.
Absolutely.
Aston Villa, Suze, tell us about them.
So, Birmingham-based Villa finished 6th last season. Now, they weren't looking too good for a lot of last season, but they really pulled themselves to safety in the last few months, led by the captain and friend of the pod, Rachel Daly. And their manager is Natalie Arroyo. Now, they've had quite a few big exits this summer. Including Rachel Coursey retiring and Jordan Nobbs, who was signed for WSL 2 side Newcastle United.
I think that would be great, like Demi Stokes did from City.
I would say that Newcastle United, considering the fans that we met when we were doing the Newcastle show, I would be keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, they could very much be vying up for those spots, couldn't they?
Did they call them the Magpies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you. And Maz Pacheco is going to Everton. Now,
so who have they got in?
Here we go. So coming through the window, we've got Jill Beijings, permanently now from Bayern Munich after a loan spell last season. Creeping through that window is also Ellie Roebuck.
Oh.
She's back in the WSL after signing with Villa from Barcelona. They've also signed Lynn Wilms from Wolfsburg. By the way, Lynn Wilms sounds like someone that answers the phone at the doctor's. And I love that fact.
I'm absolutely obsessed we're going to have a Lynn in the WSL. Yeah. She's got to be the last Lynn going. You don't get many Lyns nowadays,
yeah, but it'll go round, won't it?
So it will,
my daughter's generation will start calling their children things Lynn. Like Lynn.
Oh my God. We're going to have like Baby Sue, aren't we?
I was Baby Sue's.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Bit close to the bone. Anyway, who's next, Suze?
Who's next coming through that window? Ocean Deslanders.
Oh,
from Montpellier. Maybe best name in the WSL?
Océan de... Oh, hang on, if it's French, Delande. Delande.
Do you think it's that Ocean Delande?
Ocean Delande.
Yeah,
I like that. Definitely the best name in the WSL.
We've also got Lucia Kendall from Southampton and Maya Hajakata from Japan side Tokyo Verdy Belize.
Well, lots to take in there for Aston Villa.
Yes.
If you're wondering who they are, I think with those comings and goings, they're the Sugar Babes. That's quite a lot of rotations going on there. I don't really recognise them anymore, but I'm sure that they will continue to entertain.
Indeed. I think they'll be going round, round, baby, round, round.
Let's hope they can push the button on some success this... Now, you've told us a lot about you now, but... about you now, that was the one with ML. Yeah. Never mind. What do we think of the shirts?
I would say broadly fine.
Yeah.
I'm not loving the shirts, I've got to say. I am the official shirt correspondent for the WSL.
That third one, it's very, very bland, isn't it?
Well, I actually prefer the third one to the away.
The third one is giving Elsa from Frozen.
It is giving Elsa from Frozen. I hope they don't let it go.
Oh my. Okay, moving on.
My problem with the black shirt is that I'm worried that you're going to get them confused with the ref. So maybe the ref will have to be in a yellow.
Yes, I'm sure the refs probably thought of that.
Okay, sure. Should I ring the refs?
No, I don't think that's okay. And on to Brighton and Hove Albion.
Seagulls!
Seagulls!
Oh, my wife is putting my daughter to bed.
Oh.
Seagulls.
Our team, Brighton finished 5th last season.
Yeah.
Huge for us, Suze. Huge for us. And the investment and belief in the women's team is very, very exciting. Our manager is Dario Vidosic.
I think that, as you say, the investment that they've put into the women's team is brilliant. When we went down there and did the episode of their podcast with them, it was so brilliant to hear how the whole team...
There's a lot to be excited about.
There's a lot to be excited about at Brighton. And if you are a local like me and Maisie, I would highly recommend going down to the Broadfield. I think they've also got some Ajax games coming up, so they would be brilliant ones to go along to.
We'll be back down there, 100%. Now, a few... big players have exited. Nikita Paris.
Bye-bye.
She was quite a fleeting visit, wasn't she, Nikita?
And it's awkward because I saw her on the first game of the Euros. We did a job together.
Oh, what did you say?
And I said, "Oh my God, I'm so excited that you're at Brighton. I absolutely love having you there."
You're to blooming blame.
Why?
I'm joking. She's gone though. Poppy Pattinson has gone with her to London City Lionesses. World Cup winner captain Vicky Lasada has gone to Bristol. And Maria Thorisdottir, Pauline Bremer and Guro Bergsvand have also left for other clubs. But we've got a certain player on loan from Arsenal.
Michelle Adjuman. I said Misha. Adjuman.
I think we're gonna have a lovely time. We're gonna have an absolutely lovely time.
Absolutely buzzing to see her again.
For this reason, I have appointed as a musical equivalent to Brighton, I'd say they are Mariah Carey, because they're low-key iconic. They're responsible for a lot of the names that you now see. They sort of went there first, thank you. But also, it's a place for old classics. It's, you can enjoy your Fran Kirby, I've always said, is the musical equivalent of the masterpiece Fantasy. I've said it.
Also, her Arsenal colleague, Rosa Kafaji, is also joining us on loan. So some big signings have been made. Goalkeeper Chiamaka Ndozi has joined from Paris FC, having just won the Africa Cup of Nations with Nigeria, and won goalkeeper of the tournament, and is nominated for goalkeeping at this year's Ballon d'Or ceremony.
Oh my God.
So that is a huge signing for us. They've also signed Maëlys Monpoe from Chelsea, and Eka Minami from Roma. Carla Camacho.
There's a chant there, surely.
Yeah. Macho.
Carla Camacho. Carla Camacho. Sanita.
And she's from Real Madrid.
You won't be laughing when I'm in the stands wearing just leaves.
I will be. She's signed from Real Madrid. And Manuela Venegas from Real Sociedad.
Saucy your dad. I've seen him. I'm a big fan of the kit, Suze.
I like the kits. Look,
here we go.
Thing.
Here we go.
I don't look great in yellow.
Miranda Priestley's here.
Yellow for your third kid.
Groundbreaking.
Thank you. I like the kit.
I really like that yellow one. I'm feeling good about Brighton's chances, Suze.
I'm feeling
very, very confident. I think it's going to be a very, very exciting season. And we know that, as you say, the club have got big, big plans. Watch this space. So we go from Mariah Carey. We now go to Chelsea. Reigning WSL champions, amazing squad depth, quite scary to come up against. It'll be interesting to see how teams try to deal with them this season. Their manager, Sonia Bompasta, had a hugely successful first season. She won the WSL.
Sonia Bompasta.
Right, but mine was too much, apparently. She won the WSL, the Subway Cup, the FA Cup, but the Champions League is the one that Chelsea still don't have, and presumably is a major target for them this season. So, in pursuit of that goal, they've made a few signings this transfer window, the biggest being Australian international Ellie Carpenter from Olympic Lyonnais. Swiss goalie Livia Peng, who showed real promise at the Euros, joins from Bremen.
Yeah, she's Peng.
Right, wow. Mara Alba, a promising young German player, joins from Hoffenheim. And Becky Spencer, who I'm sure I went to school with Becky Spencer.
I don't think you did, you're far too old.
Wow, coming from you, blooming Maggie Smith over here, who joined on emergency loan from Spurs last season. Now, Chelsea have lost quite a few younger players who just weren't getting game time. And this can be, now you should think about this when you're thinking about who you're going to support. If you go with these bigger teams, sometimes they have all these players that even they can't sort of break through. Look at Chloe Kelly at Man City. Look at the reasons, presumably, why Michelle Adjuman can't yet go back to Arsenal. She's not probably going to get playing time with all of those other forwards. You don't want an overcrowded team, and it feels like Chelsea maybe had a bit of that. Mia Fischel has gone to Seattle Reign, Ashley Lawrence to Lyon, Zakara Musovic to Malmo, and Sophie Ingle to Bristol.
Now that is the second person that's gone across to Bristol.
It is.
So that's they're making a big statement as well, aren't they? About trying to get into the WSL. Snap.
I'm going to say Chelsea, just with how consistently successful they are. No, stop trying to get Michael Bublé into this. He's not any of the teams, okay? Let him go. Okay?
Okay. Driving home for Christmas.
Taylor Swift. They're Taylor Swift. They're the big ones. They're in their eras. Moment.
Oh, they are in their eras.
They're having a big moment. They are the big ones to beat. They really breakers. The shirts. One's blue, one's white, one's black. That's it's kind of it, isn't it?
I quite like the white one.
Yeah, with that sort of stripe down the middle. She'll be making a purchase, I'm sure. Now, Everton.
Mm-hmm.
Everton finished 8th last season, Suze.
Yeah.
And having made some great signings over the last year, they've continued that this summer, but they've quietly built a really great squad.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, working away in the background, right? And listen, they're from all over. So Brian Sorensen's been their manager since 2022, and their captain is Megan Finnegan. They've had a few players in and out over the summer transfer window. Now, departures have been Maren Mjelde, who's returned to her first ever club, Arne Bjorne, Sarah Holmgaard to Real Madrid, Justin Van Havermaet to Crystal Palace, Heather Payne to Leicester, and Caroline Olsen to Malmo. It's been like Heathrow Departure Lounge over at Everton. Katie Robinson, friend of the show, she's joined on loan from Villa, though. But their summer signings include Martina Fernandez from Barcelona, Maz Pacheco from Villa, and Rosa van Gool from Ajax in Amsterdam. They've signed a group of Japanese players this window too. Hikaru Kitagawa from BK Hacken, Yuko Momiki from Leicester, and Rion Ishikawa from Japanese side Urawa Red Diamonds. Now, because of such a worldwide appeal, but sort of quietly in the background, but consistently successful, they are the musical equivalent of Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull, Dale. I've been so excited to say that. I've been practicing that Dale on the train here. Dale.
What is
if
he
you
saying?
are not going to Everton like the people go to Pitbull gigs, i.e. wearing a bald cap, glasses and a goatee beard, I don't think you're a true Evertonian.
There you go.
That's what I want to see in the stands this season, is Everton fans dressed as Pitbull singing Dale when they...
What is that word?
I think it's... Well,
is it darling?
No, it's like D-A-L and then like E with an apostrophe. I don't really know what it means, but he says it in all his songs. He goes, Dale,
Dale,
Dale, Mr. Worldwide.
I thought it was darling.
No, I don't think it's darling. Maybe it's Dalek. Maybe he's a big fan of Doctor Who.
Who knows?
Yeah, you can do all of those. Just the 2 kits for Everton.
No third shirt announced yet.
I imagine that's because they're waiting for you to design one.
I would have thought so, yeah.
I would have thought so. But at
for
the moment,
goodness sake, they're good ones.
Oh, God. Really? That is a pun on their sponsor, which is Stake Gambling. How do you feel about that, Susie?
Not
Hang
great.
your head in shame.
Oh, well.
But what you're working with there is a plain blue one for Everton home, and then sort of a cream one with some jazzy sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of butter coloured, I'd say. Let's hope they won't be slipping around or putting on any lard. We're body positive here at Big Kick. Anyway.
So let's move on to Leicester City. Leicester City finished 10th last season. Now, they've not made many signings over the summer so far, adding Katie Keane from Shamrock Rovers, Heather Payne from Everton, and Celeste Borelli.
I mean, it's French, so I guess it's Beret.
Celeste Beret from Montpellier to their squad. The departures include Sophie Howard, Yuko Momoki, CJ Bott, and Courtney Nevin.
Yeah, so finished 10th last season. Not a lot of sort of news really going in or out. I've decided to assign them as a musician as Leanne from Little Mix. No doubt very capable, got a lot of talent, but somewhat struggled to have made a name for themselves.
Oh, I think that's really harsh on Leanne Pinnock.
Name her latest single.
That one with the boy from Rizzle Kicks.
That's Jade.
So their
shirts... I don't think they have a song together. I think they just are together. So anyway.
Listen, you know I don't. I listen to musical theatre and songs that I liked when I was 15.
Oh, there we go. So I'm very right. I love Little Mix. I love Leanne. But she is Leicester City. The shirts, I know which one you'd buy.
The middle?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's going Leicester away, aren't
I'm going Leicester away. It's very nice.
What we're saying that is teal and blue?
Teal and blue. The classic home shirt is blue, and I would say the third shirt is a pink one that looks a little bit like that
Into Miami one.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Look at you bringing up teams from America. I love. Gosh. It's just lovely, isn't it, sometimes to look back at what you've created.
A monster.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
That ain't you, babe.
That ain't you, babe. Liverpool finished 7th last season. Manager Matt Beard departed midway through the season. And over the summer, they've announced their former Man City manager.
Suze, I think we might lose our Scouse listeners if we continue like this.
I'm very sorry to any Scousers listening.
But yes, they're going to get the GT.
The GT.
They're going to get the GT.
They're going to have a G&T.
He has been hired. He's been hired to manage the team, but it's a very different team.
It is, yeah. So the captain, Taylor Hines, and the huge talent, Olivia Smith, departing, as we said before, to Arsenal over the summer.
Do you think they got a two together rail car to London?
Probably not. One of them signed for £1 million.
Okay, yeah, fair.
It feels like Liverpool are going through, to quote Ozzy Osbourne, are going through changes. Now, other departures...
Do you know what? He'd have loved that reference.
Yeah, he'd have loved that. Other departures include Yana Daniels and Jasmine Matthews, who's followed former manager Matt Beard to Burnley. Niamh Fahy has retired.
I will follow you.
Niamh Fahy, who's retired, and goalkeeper Tiga Micah has gone to Olympique Lyonnais.
Oh, she's gone there, has she? Tegan Micah. Ah.
Now, they have brought a few new players.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, they've brought in Wales's Lily Woodham, who's joined from Seattle Reign. Sam Kerr, not that one.
Oh,
who
the other one.
Joined on loan last season, signs permanently from Bayern Munich. And goalie Rafaela Bogaraf joins from Freiburg,
Freiburg, Fraulein.
Podcast, Fraulein podcast. Fraulein, sorry. Kirsty McLean joining from Scottish side Rangers.
Yes. Now, this is an interesting one for me. I sort of thought we need to have a team where you go, well, you can't help but love them. Yes, there's been some big departures, but you kind of still feel confident that they're going to provide some bangers. So I'm going to say Liverpool are one direction after the departure of Zayn Malik. I think Taylor Hines and Olivia Smith are the Zayn Malik here. Everybody's a bit unsure. Can they go on? But I think they will continue to have some absolute bangers for the fans, who, by the way, there's lots of.
Yes.
Just like One Direction. And I think, there's nothing wrong with liking One Direction at 31 years old. Thank you. Stop laughing. I love you, Harry Styles.
And also, they've got a whole lot of history.
Thank you. They really do.
The shirts are... nice enough.
Fine.
Again, I prefer the away.
Yeah. It just, again, very meh.
Yeah.
Take a risk. Put a bold pattern on there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, listen.
What about polka dots?
If you want to hear about bold patterns,
yeah,
move on to the next team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go for it.
But like when you go in the newspaper and you can see the jerseys of the people who are doing the horse racing.
Oh,
yes. Bring some of that in.
We want silks.
Purple and yellow silk polka dots. That's what we want. We're not asking a lot.
No, we're really
not. And a whip. Right, yes. Oh my gosh, yes, I've just seen who's next. It's London City Lionesses.
Now, I would say, before you begin, Maisie, you're going to give us the rundown on this team.
Yeah.
I am beside myself with excitement.
So excited.
I'm so
You're
excited.
Like a kid at Christmas for London City Lionesses.
I am so gay for the London City Lionesses.
Oh,
am I allowed to say that? I am gay.
Well, if I say no, I'm homophobic, so you've got to go
true,
with that.
Yeah, be careful. And I just think that this is going to be an incredible
It's going to be really exciting.
Okay,
really exciting. They are the new kids on the block. I haven't gone with new kids on the block. That would be too on the nose.
Yes.
London City Lionesses earned promotion to the WSL on the last day of the season in a winner-takes-all match against Birmingham City. Now, they are the only club, I think this might persuade some people to support them, they are the only club in the WSL not associated with a men's team. And owner Michelle Kang, who also owns Lyon, who we've been mentioning that a lot of players have gone to, they're basically like one of the best teams in France and indeed Europe. She owns Lyon and Washington Spirit, where Lioness Esme Morgan plays. And she spent some major money.
Yeah, she's got some cash.
Oh, she is... She is spending it like nobody's business, isn't she? Attracting the kind of talent that you need to ensure that you're not going to repeat going straight back down to WSL 2 like Crystal Palace and Bristol have in recent years. Basically, it's really hard to stay up for these clubs that come up. It's really hard not to be a yo-yo team, but I think if any team is going to make sure that doesn't happen, it is London City Lionesses. Their captain is Swedish international Kosovare Alslani. Inevitably, they did let go of a lot of players at the end of the season to make room for the kind of players that they frankly need at this level. So they have brought in as mentioned, Nikita Paris from Brighton, Netherlands international Danielle van der Donk from Lyon.
Great name.
Great name. Jana Fernandez from Barcelona, Italian Elena Linari from Roma, Freya Godfrey and Tia Goldie from Arsenal, Sani Frassi and Elaine... People are revving their engines for this. Sani Frassi and Elena Lette from Real Sociedad, Sophia Poor from Villa, Poppy Pattinson from Brighton, Isa Cardinal from Ajax, and Paula Partido from Real Madrid. Now, at the time of recording, there is also a rumour that London City Lionesses are looking to sign former Man United captain Katie Zellum, who's been spending the last couple of seasons over in LA playing for Angel City, and also Australian international Alana Kennedy, who is also at Angel City as well. So huge signings there. Very, very exciting. They are the basically the new one to get excited about. And this is where I'm going with the music. So I don't think you're going to get it. I'll give you my reason first. Okay. They are seemingly the next big thing. Got a lot of talent, no doubt about that. And it's definitely very exciting, but you know that it's coming from someone with deep pockets. Therefore, London City Lionesses, new, exciting. This might be their big year, but you know that maybe there's somebody above, maybe an owner, maybe a parent with deep pockets. London City Lionesses are Gracie Abrams, whose dad is J.J. Abrams, who directed Charlie, film buff, Star Wars, Lost. Yeah, no doubt very talented. I'm not saying a nepo baby, but just that level of money has to come from somewhere.
But yeah, okay,
so,
sure.
I think that's
helpful.
Now,
you wanted a bold pattern with your shirts.
I did want a bold pattern. I'm not sure I wanted this bold pattern, Suze.
I would say I very much like their home kit, which is blue with sort of zigzags down the side.
I would describe that shade of blue as seagull's blue. Actually, that's sort of a teal colour that we play in.
Nobody else would. And then...
about 10 other players would. That I played with on Sunday.
Am I just noticing they don't have a sponsor?
Why, are you thinking of getting involved? Sponsored by SusieRuffleComedy.com.
It's just SusieRuffle.com. Tickets are available for the tour. Do get in touch.
Someone got in early with the domain.
I would say their second shirt looks like a mum's PJ top.
You know when you go on holiday and you bring that noodle into the pool? That's what's on this shirt. A noodle, sort of a big foam
noodle
pipe thing. That thing. That's just I'm not a fan.
No, neither am I. And I'm
pipe cleaners. That's what they look like. It's you know the art that like toddlers do?
Yeah, I've got loads of it.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah. Where it's made with like pasta and pipe cleaners. Yeah. Can hardly see your fridge for pasta and pipe cleaners, can you?
And you're welcome for dinner anytime you like.
Thank you. So there we go.
Shall I move on to Manchester City?
Yes, please.
So
I thought you'd never ask.
After a season hit by injuries, a manager departure, and a disappointing fourth place in the WSL, which locked them out of the Champions League football this season, Man City have got quite a lot of work to do to build themselves back up. Now, the good news for them is that a lot of their injured players are back and the squad has made some great additions. Just to mention quickly, we're saying, this time last season, for our new listeners, we were.
We were giving it the big one, weren't we?
I was putting my hat in the ring and saying that the season was going to be Man City's, and then it all sort of went awry.
Crumbled from within. I would say.
Indeed, yeah. So
just peppering that ahead of my. I think you might get. No, I just think you might get this. Like, I think, due to internal conflict, it started to fall apart. But carry on, go on.
Okay. Their captain is England's Alex Greenwood, and they finally have a new manager after Gareth Taylor's departure.
Who is it then?
Andre Jeglerts, who was previously the coach of Denmark's women's team.
Oh, okay.
So that's quite a big signing.
That's a good CV.
Now, they've had 3 big departures over the summer. Chloe Kelly officially left after going to Arsenal on loan in January, after being benched by Gareth Taylor. Layla Alexandri has left for Barcelona, and Jill Roord went to FC Twente.
Yeah.
Now, 2 Euro stars, Germany's Sydney Lohmann and Switzerland's Iman Benny, have joined over the summer from Bayern Munich.
Did you see the signing of Sydney Lohmann? So you know
No.
Sidney Lohmann is the player, the German player, who in that first Euros final, where Jill Scott infamously was tackled to the ground by said German player, and she had some very choice words that were caught on camera. That was to Sidney Lohmann. Now, Sidney Lohmann having just signed for Man City,
which is Jill's old team.
They got Jill to do a video that was like, "Hi Sidney, welcome to Man City. I'm sure you're really excited. It's going to be a great season for you." Hang on, who's this for again? Sidney Lohmann. And then it just cuts out. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. And Switzerland's Imaveni has come from Young Boys.
Oh, okay. And then who else?
They've got a Canadian international, Jade Rose, who's joined City.
Yeah.
Laura Weinreiter, who's come over from Arsenal, has made a permanent move. And the goalkeeper, Eartha Cummings, joins from FC Rosengard.
I really hope Laura Weinreiter has a good time at Man City. She was really good at Arsenal, and then at that game against Wolfsburg that I went to, it was a semi-final of the Champions League, I think, a couple of seasons ago, and she did her ACL, Suze, and it was right in front of me, and it was like everybody around basically heard it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it was really awful, but she's a really talented player, and hopefully Man City can be the new great place for her.
Yes,
because they've got some great people there.
They have, yeah. They've got huge talent there, like Viv Miedema, Bunny Shaw, Lauren Hemp, and a fully informed squad.
Yeah.
It's pretty formidable. So it's going to be a very interesting season for them.
Absolutely. So, as you've said, if and when it works, it's magical.
Yes.
But so much internal drama that we only hear about it when they want us to. And that, along with some big name departures coming and going, depending on who's getting on with who, will it have that same magic this time round as their wonder years? You know, will it be like the iconic era? So do you think, Man
Spice
City?
Girls?
No, internal conflict, people coming and going, only getting on for a bit of time, and then they all fall out with each other, so then they leave, and then some of them come back. It's Fleetwood Mac.
Okay.
It's Fleetwood Mac. Could this season be their rumours?
Oh my God, it's Fleetwood Mank.
That is great work, Susie. Honestly, that is Susanna Vivienne Gwendolyn Ruffle. That is incredible work.
To take you through the shirts, there's a blue one, there's a black one, and there's one that looks
There's a
like...
minging one. I'll save you some time.
Absolutely minging one. It looks like the kind of thing that a teenage boy would wear at a laser quest.
That is perfect.
Don't you think?
That is perfect. If you buy the third kit of Man City, please leave. You are not welcome at a live show. Now, moving on to Manchester United. A third place finish for Man U last season came thanks to some excellent consistency. These are good words to remember when you're trying to guess my music.
Okay.
So consistency and hard work all season. Captain Maya Letitia will have to lead her squad in the Champions League this season, which is very exciting, as well as the WSL. They've not made many changes over the summer, but they have brought in two really exciting players into Mark Skinner's side. Fridolina Rolfo joins from Barcelona, and Julia Zigiotti Olme from Bayern Munich. Only two players have so far departed. Aoife Mannion to Newcastle and Alyssa Ahern to Sheffield United. Basically, you know me, I'm a Leeds fan. I'm not going to have a lot of nice things to say about Man United, but what I am going to say is they're consistent, they no doubt work hard, and let's be honest, because they're so massive, people will love them regardless, but it's a bit of a mainstream choice. Ed Sheeran. Thank you, Ed Sheeran. Well done.
Shirts.
Yep.
The classic Man United
You've
shirt.
got a classic Red Devils shirt there. You've got a sort of, I would say, what looks like the entry-level sports kits from Sports Direct. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I can't say it.
But you
you'll
like
have to say
the
it
third
for
shirt.
me. I'm not going to say it, but you can say it for me.
I like the third shirt.
Thank
Me
you.
and Maisie both like the third shirt.
Well,
Prusijani.
you two can get the nice third shirt.
Should we talk about Spurs?
Bloody someone's got to, haven't they?
Okay,
Poor
Spurs.
Spurs.
Poor Spurs. Spurs finished 11th last season and are definitely going to want to improve that this season. They've got a new coach, Martin Hove, at the helm, and a team full of good players. So will we see big things from Spurs this year? They've signed one player so far this season, Japan international Toko Koga from Feyenoord.
Yeah, I just think if you've had the season that Spurs have had, you need to be making moves. And they are,
they're a big team.
They're a big team. They're not a great team in the WSL, but they are part of a huge multi-million-pound industry. It says a lot, like what we say about Man United all the time. Spurs are really no different. Daniel Levy should be much better at kind of...
Different to Dan Levy, who wrote...
Schitt's Creek.
Yes,
not him. Yeah, it's definitely not him that owns Spurs. Different one. It's just disappointing for them that it's not very great. They are massive. These are your hints. They are a massive artist team, but it's just not going well for them at the moment. Despite having all this money to be good, they're making questionable kind of choices on what they're choosing to do.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Drake.
No. Oh my word. Maybe, they could focus on signing more people rather than hanging around in space.
Katy Perry.
There we go. That was so bad. But yeah, they're Katy Perry.
Haven't they done enough?
Maybe they'll hopefully find a dark horse.
Yes, and then they'd have a firework of a season.
They would. They've been a bit hot and cold so far. Yes. That's all the ones we can... You've kissed a girl. You like it?
Yeah, I loved
it.
Okay, let's talk about the shirts. I would say boring, quite a bit of fun.
Yeah, actually that last one is quite space themed.
Yeah, it is. Maybe they're thinking we're the Katy Perrys.
Do you know what? I've never looked at a shirt and thought, like that? Dara O'Brien. Dara O'Brien would like that with his little telescopes.
Oh, he loves space, doesn't he?
He'd like that third one.
Friend of the show.
It's just, that first one's really boring.
Really dull. I've got that one.
The second one, it's sort of got I'm going to say sort of Ordnance Survey graph lines on it. It's a bit naff. The third one's fine if you want to join the Territorial Army. Okay, finally, West Ham.
The Hammers.
The Irons. All Hammers. You weren't wrong. West Ham finished 9th last season. Manager Rhiannon Skinner has made a few changes to her squad over the transfer window. Dagny Brynjar's Emma Harries, Christy Mewis, Shannon Cook, Catalin Talbot and more have departed the club. I think Dagny Brynjar's is still just filling out the paperwork. It's taken her a good minute, as you can imagine. But some exciting new signings have been made. Wales star Fionn Morgan, Lyon's Layla Wanderler, Yu Endo, from Japanese side Urawa Reds and former Lewis player Sarah Brassero have all joined the squad.
Yeah.
Bit of local for you there, Sue.
A little bit of local.
So, now... I've gone down a bit more your street here for a music artist.
Okay.
So, West Ham, I figured it's probably not going to break boundaries, but it's good enough. Fans will like it because it's proper London. Also, you'll probably go because... Well, I think you'll go because they have a player that used to play for Lewis and you'll go in your Lewis shirt and you'll leave in a West Ham shirt. Am I wrong?
No.
So, West Ham, fan favourite, bit of London...
Why is that me?
Because I have assigned West Ham as the cast recording of Oliver.
Consider yourself.
Yes.
West Ham.
Oh, that's good. Rhiannon Skinner has been reviewing the situation. We've got to be the only football podcast that's doing a Fagin crossover with Rhiannon Skinner.
We've got to be. You don't get this on Long Story Short.
Question is, looking at these shirts, do you consider yourself buying one? Would one of these go into a pocket or two?
I'd say they're a fine shirt.
Question is, who will buy? They were singing that. They were outside the merch stall at the women's rugby going, who will buy my sweet red roses? Two small strawberries. So there you go. That's
I would say their shirts are
fine.
They're fine.
Predictions, please, Susie.
Okay, I would say
Who's winning? Who's going?
well, no one's going.
Someone could go.
Someone could go.
Who's winning? Who's in trouble?
Okay, who's winning? Who's in trouble? I would say it could be Arsenal's.
Yep, I agree.
I think it could be Arsenal's. I think it's Chelsea's to lose. I think Arsenal are going to come out fighting, and I'm quite excited to watch that battle.
Who's in trouble?
Spurs.
Spurs.
I think Spurs are probably in quite a bit of trouble, especially seeing as there's been nothing on the signing front.
Who knows?
Who knows? Maisie, would you say those predictions are?
I think Arsenal is a great shout. I think of all the years for Chelsea to be really seriously worried, this is it. And I don't think it's coming from another team in blue. I think Arsenal, this could be it.
You think London might be red?
I think it might.
I
think London and a lot of
the rest of the country,
the UK and the Champions League. Yeah, they are on an absolute roll at the moment. The club is being run well. The team's in a good space. They've made great signings.
Right, okay, quickly then. Who will win the Golden Boot?
Who will win the Golden Boot? Russo.
I was about to say that.
Russo or Adjumang, actually.
Yeah, potentially.
Adjumang at Brighton.
Okay, what about the Golden Glove?
I think it could be that Chiamaka Andozie. Like, she's done moves. It's just been at the other side of the world and we're not really across it. But, like, massive player.
Huge to have her at Brighton.
I think that could be really, really exciting.
Indeed.
So maybe that. And then Fallon's doing bits, isn't she? Hannah Hampton's on an absolute baller at the moment.
The teams that are going to surprise us.
I think Brighton. I think we could end up in those top three. Genuinely.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
I think we could with the right direction. I think Brighton will be a nice, exciting one. I'm intrigued to see Liverpool with this new squad. I'm really surprised they got rid of Matt Beard, but it'll be very, very intriguing to see if it goes better or worse under Gareth Taylor. Yes,
indeed.
All right, one final question for you, Suze. Who's the player that you're really excited about?
It's Michelle Adjumang, because I'm going to be watching her at Brighton.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to see her. She's so young. She was astonishing in the Euros. The things that we saw her do when she only had a few minutes. I'm excited to watch her play full games.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Fionn Morgan in the WSL. That'd be nice. It was great seeing her at the Euros.
Great to see Ellie Roebuck back.
Ellie Roebuck, of course.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Roebuck on a day, like, she's an absolute baller. Really, really strong keeper. I think Hannah Hampton's more than safe, but those backups of Kiara Keating, Anna Morehouse, I think Ellie Roebuck could be coming back in here, you know.
I think so.
It's really, really exciting. Do write in. Let us know who you're behind for this season. Let us know if you've got some good chants that you want us to get going with. And apologies to Leanne from Little Mix, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You can get in touch with us as ever. The email is bigkickpod@gmail.com, or you can find us on Instagram at bigkickenergypod. I will be back with some interim hosts who are going to be great fun whilst Maisie is away with her colleague Mike, and she'll be back.
Work trip, thank you.
She'll be back in October, but don't worry, I will have everything you need in September. We'll see you then. Okay, bye.
I think it's time for some food, glorious food. It's Oliver Twist.
In this life, one thing counts. In the bank, large amounts.
What are you doing?
I'm afraid these don't grow on
This
trees.
is the stage
You've
version.
got to pick a pocket or two.
Oh, is that one?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Consider yourself.
All right, goodbye now.
You know what I say when you knock on the door when you come to do the pod?
What?
Consider yourself at home.
You go, shoes off. Shoes off, I've just had the carpets done.
And have you eaten?
And have you eaten? Yeah.
Okay.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.